Hey, liberal fruitcakes! So Utah did a thing. Let's talk about it! So Utah just passed legislation banning unapproved flags from government buildings and schools. And there's a very specific group of people that are wildly upset. Now let's first look at how the news and media are spinning this. So if you type in Utah flag ban into Google, nearly every single article is going to say that Utah passed his controversial ban on the LGBTQIA plus pride flag. And I've seen people on this app freaking out saying, "This is breaking freedom of speech. This is infringing on our rights." Nope. And here's why. Because the ban applies on all unapproved flags. That means the Make America Great flags, they can't be flown in the buildings. They can't be flown in the schools. In fact, it bans most political flags. There's a very specific list of approved flags that can be flown in the government buildings and schools. So the flags that can be flown are the United States flag, the Utah flag, military flags, flags of Native American tribes, the Olympic and Paralympic flags, flags of other countries, flags representing colleges and universities, other historical U.S. flags, and other historical Utah flags for educational purposes. The whole goal of this ban is for schools to be politically neutral, and for the physical government buildings to be politically neutral. Now, there are some exceptions, like teachers can fly their flags in the privacy of their offices, but it doesn't get to be in classrooms. Now, there might be some legal challenges to this. However, because it is a very neutral bill and is not prosecutorial in nature or discriminatory in nature and is very neutral, the likelihood of it being upheld is very great. But to those who are upset about this and are employed by schools or employed by the government and are no longer permitted to fly those flags, it is no different than an employer preventing an employee from flying a flag within their business. Especially because, as I've said before in many videos, neutrality is important for businesses. And neutrality is important for government buildings and schools. Let kids learn and let the government buildings represent the entirety of their state or natural constituents, even if the representatives are aligned to different politics than your own. Have a good day.